If you want a better life, better business, you just need to do nothing. Good morning and welcome to In the Car with Clint. That story, that title, that clickbait header might have been a little bit confusing. Let me elaborate. Many of us get into business during times where we've got more time. So we might be working for someone else, doing the standard, whatever the standard week is now, 38, 42, 50 hours a week. And we've got time and we're thinking and we're being creative and we do planning, and then all of a sudden we look back 3 or 5 years later and we've had Groundhog Day for 3 or 5 years. And we haven't stopped and just done nothing. And I think for the creatives, which is a lot of us in entrepreneur land, the nothingness is where the ideas come in. And if you've never done transcendental meditation, then I strongly suggest you look into it. If you're not interested in transcendental meditation, I also think that just being still and trying not to think about anything other than just being will benefit you greatly. It's challenging because a lot of ideas flood into your head and they kind of flood out and flood in and flood out, and that's where transcendental meditation will help, because it teaches you to kind of bring yourself back to a central word or noise or thought. Not really a thought, it is a thought because you're not saying it, and everything kind of gets clearer. And if you get really good at it, you get like this kind of nice, enlightened, euphoric, transcendental feeling, but that takes a lot of practice. And even the true come on, Clint, high quality content today. Even the true masters that wouldn't call themselves masters of meditation are still on the pursuit of the perfect meditation, because it kind of doesn't happen. So my message to you today is try to be still regularly. If you can be daily, it's really hard. If you can, well, I think that was a supercharged V8 ute just drifting past. Might have been turbo. That was weird. If you can try and be still for 20 minutes a day, or even 15 minutes a day, and just be doing nothing, you'll be surprised at the things that reprioritize in your head, the things that you've thought you were meant to do that you've forgotten that will come back into your head. And if you can, either have a voice app like they're recording the meditation, and you might be able to then talk out the thoughts that pop into your head so that you can get them away from you and you can kind of move on, or have a whiteboard or a piece of paper so after the meditation you can just quickly jot down everything. What you'll find is it'll take some time. You have to do regular meditations, and eventually all of those things that are flooding into your head will kind of reduce because you've dealt with them in the previous meditation or the previous pause, and then you'll be kind of almost free to bring in the new stuff. Because if your head's clouded with all these things that you're meant to do, or that you should have done, or that you haven't finished, or that you've forgotten, it makes sense that nothing else can come into your head because it's already full of all the other shit. So if you can free yourself up by clearing out your head, you'll open up space for the new ideas, and you'll get back to that place, that creative place that you might remember from before it all got crazy. Before you had all these staff and all these demands and all these customers and potentially sporting commitments and kids and family commitments and all this busyness that kind of almost traps you in this Groundhog Day where you just keep doing the same thing every day, but it's not what you want, or it's not what you started out wanting. So yeah, do that, or not, whatever works for you. But I found that works for me. If you're enjoying the content, please don't hesitate to hit that like button. It can help me reach other people that might benefit from it. Other than that, I've said it before, but I mean it. Be kind to each other. I'll talk to you tomorrow. See ya.